Well, hi, it's David Gomm. Welcome to Tech Tip Thursday. Today, I want to talk about the very first step in doing a stained glass window. The first thing you need whenever you do a stained glass window is you gotta start with a pattern. Now, there are lots of ways to get patterns, and one of the ways you can get is you go find a book that's got a lot of pattern ideas in it, and maybe you go through and you find a picture that you really like, and maybe instead of that, and this is not a commercial for Jeannie's book, but here's her mandala book for meditation, and this is a really well used copy of it. There's writing all over the place, but see here, you can find these patterns. But what happens when you want to use a pattern that's not the size that you need? Well, by the way, there are other places. We have books that have patterns that are just line drawings that we have purchased over the years. Here's one by Ed Sibbett. This one's a fairly well-known book, and it's still in print, and it's made by Dover. So you can find that on Amazon or one of the websites. And I think we may have even done a similar piece to this one before. And so let me talk about how I change patterns. You know, for us, we're a professional studio, and so we have to design windows so they will fit exactly in a window. Here's an example of a piece that we did, and it's got a couple of women that had to fit perfectly into the window opening. Well, when I was working on that one, I did first. Here's a picture of the starting of the drawing, and it's got some dimensions on it. And then here's another one. This is even more detailed as we were getting closer and closer. You know, you see here she's got her bonnet on, and the other one she didn't have the bonnet, and she's got the flowers in the floral part of her dress, and those weren't in the other drawing as well. But these are done in AutoCAD, and AutoCAD is not what I would recommend for most people because it's too expensive. And I'm fortunate to have a student copy because I went to college and got a copy. But it allows me to expand and resize my drawings to whatever size I need. And then when I have a large format printer that I can print out on, or I can make little 8.5 by 11 sheets and turn them out. But you don't want to do it that way. So I have a solution for you, and that is a program called Rapid Resizer. Now, if you go to their website, rapidresizer.com, they have a little place on the website that tells you can get free stuff. If you put your email in and click to register, it'll take you to this page right here, and you'll have the ability to be able to go to these different things. Let's see, this one is a stencil maker, and some other software. Now, I really like Rapid Resizer, and I tried it a bit, but like I said, I haven't used it, and I can't instruct you on how to use it because the program that I use is AutoCAD. This is the one I'm going to recommend. This one doesn't cost much. You can subscribe to it I think it's like 39 bucks for a year subscription. You used to be able to buy it. I used to have an affiliate link with them, and people would click on my website and click on the link and take them to it, and that was really nice. But now you have to subscribe to it. You can't just buy it. So anyhow, that's what I would recommend, that you go to them, and then you'll be able to create the patterns, and you'll be able to make them the size you need. And that's really the first thing you need, is to have a good pattern. That's where it all starts. If you have a good pattern, then you'll be able to cut out nice pattern pieces. When you have nice pattern pieces, you can cut out the glass to fit just perfectly. When the glass fits perfectly, then your foiling looks better and your soldering looks better. And ultimately, you end up with a satisfactory stained glass project. And that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about today. And when you go to the Rapid Resizer and get it for yourself, I'd love to hear your comments. Email me and let me know how you felt about it. And as always, please, if you haven't already, subscribe and make sure and click like. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.